Hi, folks. Welcome to the Sentinel Sports Extra pregame report. I'm your Lake County Sentinel beat writer, Tim Shire, Cavs beat writer, Tim Shire. And the Cavs will be taking on the visiting Utah Jazz tonight at 7 o'clock here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. The Jazz come into the game 7-20. They are 5-10 on the road. The Cavs come into the game with the best record in the National Basketball Association at 25-4, and they are 16-1 at home. The all-time series between the two teams, the Jazz lead the series 62-52, but the Cavs do lead the series at home in Richfield Coliseum and here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse 35-22. The largest margin of victory for the Cavs in the series is 27 points. That was on March 16th, 2003, when they won 122-95. The all-time best for the Cavs against the Jazz. Again, leading scorer LeBron James, he had 51 on January 21st, 2006. Elmore Smith once again has the rebounding record for the Cavs. 20 he pulled down on February 7th, 1978. And John Bagley, the all-time assist record against the Jazz, 18 on November 22nd, 1985 for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers, this is their first meeting against the Jazz this season. So, they haven't seen the team yet. The Jazz have struggled. They were a playoff team last year. But they're struggling, and but you still got to come in, you got to play them, and you got to beat them, because sometimes a struggling team is a team you overlook, and you could lose to them. The Cavs, the Wizards gave the Cavs a tough game the last time they played them here. I think that was on November 3rd. December 13th, I could be wrong, but I think it was. That game was, they gave the Cavs everything they could handle in that game. And they were really injured in that game, the Wizards, and they came out and played tough. So just because the Jazz is 7-20 and not very good on the road doesn't mean that the Cavs will have a cakewalk tonight. After this, the Cavs will head out on a road swing, four-game road swing after this, where they will go to Golden State. They'll play back-to-back. They'll play Denver first, then they have back-to-back in Golden State and with the Lakers, and then they finish it up in Dallas. So that'll be a rough trip. But like I said, tonight against Utah, it will be, there are always good games with Utah. Utah is, very similar to the Cavs, their history. The Cavs do have a championship. They do not. I think they've made the finals, twice. I know one was against the Bulls. I thought they made it another time. I could be wrong. So their history is very similar to the Cavs, and they're another one of those teams that the NBA, the powers to be, they don't really care about them. They're just there. And so it's almost like brothers playing each other when the Cavs play Utah. So the Cavs had a trainer for many years in the 80s and 90s that was here with Lenny Wilkins and I think with Mike Fratello too. Gary Briggs, he later became the trainer for Utah for many seasons under Jerry Sloan. So there's connections to the franchise. Obviously, Carlos Boozer left to go to Utah, after he had the handshake agreement with Gordon Gund, and he left. But, the great Pete Maravich played for the Jazz when they were in New Orleans. But it's always been a good series with the two teams. I don't expect anything else tonight. I feel like it should be a good game tonight, even though the records are very different. But we will, the Cavs are, I believe, healthy. I don't, the usual guys could be missing that are missing because of G League assignments and stuff. Isaac Okoro, we know he's still out. He'll be out for a couple weeks. Hopefully, he'll come back after the road trip. But I would expect Max Strus to play. Tonight, since they've had a day off after Saturday, so we'll see you after the game. Hopefully, another Cavs victory. Hopefully, they'll be 26-4 when I talk to you later. So enjoy the game, everybody.